that CG kind of it's like, okay, that might be a computer-generated moment there. Well, the Silver Surfer had many of those as well, yes. And your folks here at Weta, the company here in Wellington, did a beautiful, beautiful job with him. So it was a very much, it took a village to make the Silver Surfer happen. So I ended up, now, there are a couple of scenes in there though. The middle part of the movie when the Silver Surfer loses his power, right, when I'm separated from my surfboard and then powered down and get more of a tarnished look about me. It's like not so brilliant anymore, it's more like that brownish, like a spoon that's been left out too long. If it's really silver. You know, the stainless steel ones don't do this. During those sequences, it was no CG at all, just a little bit over my eyes to take the blue away, but the rest was all the latex, foam, rubber, makeup, and costume. So, and that's something that before the movie came out, I wasn't allowed to tell you. I don't know why. They were very secretive about that. But, so that ended up being just such a great, yummy thing for me. Question comes up a lot, are we going to be doing any more Silver Surfer movies? Because as happened in the comic books, he was introduced in the Fantastic Four and then spun off to do his own comic books, right? And the hope would be that we could do the same thing in the movie world. Well, as is quite standard for a franchise potential character like the Silver Surfer, I did sign a 3-picture deal, which means I've done one, and now they have 2 more options. They have the option to use me 2 more times if they wish. Well, in the meantime, wonderful writer J. Michael Straczynski was hired to write a script for a Silver Surfer solo movie. And that's the last I heard, and that was a year and a half ago. In the meantime, 20th Century Fox has kind of been sitting on the script at the studio, not sure what they're doing with it, or where it goes from here. So your guess is as good as mine. So if you want to see that, write them, call them, bother them. Yeah, tell everyone at 20th Century Fox you want to see that movie come back. I'd love to revisit that character again. I love the Surfer so much. After that, I had another wonderful blessing happen in my life, and that was when I got a call from Guillermo del Toro, again, telling me we were about to make our 4th movie together. He said, we got the green light from Universal Studios that Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, is a go. Yahoo! So that was, I was so tickled pink raw about that, because Abe Sapien, the character that I did in the first movie, in the second movie now, he told me it was going to be much more of an expanded role this time. And he would never share the script with me. He had the script for a good year before we ever got to make the movie. And I asked him at a function we were at together once. He was saying, "Oh, wait till we get to make Hellboy 2. Oh." And I'm like, "Well, what's the story?" He goes, "I'm not going to tell you." And I said, "Why not?" And he said, "Because the way I wrote Abe Sapien this time, if there's any reason we don't get to make the movie, it will be the biggest disappointment of your life." Oh, okay. So it was best I didn't know. And once I did read the script, and when the movie was a go, and I read it, I was like, oh, now I see what he was talking about. He wrote Abe Sapien with so many more levels and colors, and he wrote a love interest for me this time too. I got the beautiful elven princess played by Anna Walton. Oh, stunning woman. Great storyline. And more buddy time with Hellboy on screen, more buddy time with my sister, Liz Sherman, played by Selma Blair. So it was like a family reunion, it really was. And I also, in Hellboy 2, I played 2 more characters. This is what Guillermo does to me now. He keeps putting, yeah. You don't get a day off. No. When Abe Sapien had a day off, the Angel of Death did not. And when the Angel of Death had a day off, the Chamberlain did not. So I was working my little ass off. That's that again right now. So if anyone saw Hellboy 2, I was also the Angel of Death in that beautiful scene. Oh, I love that character. And it's very foretelling of what we might get to see in Hellboy 3, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And are we going to get to make a Hellboy 3? I hope so. Now, Guillermo del Toro, of course, he's committed to do the Hobbit movies, which is going to be right here in your country. So yeah, that's like a 4-year commitment for him between pre-production, production, and post-production. He's going to be busy until 2012 working on that. So hopefully I will too. We're not sure. he's somebody asked. I get asked a lot. I get asked this a lot. That am I going to be in The Hobbit? Doug, are you? And I have nothing to tell you except that I can quote Guillermo del Toro himself. We were at the red carpet of the Saturn Awards, which is kind of like the Oscars for sci-fi geeks, right? And on the red carpet, we were being interviewed by a journalist, but at the same time. And this journalist on camera says, "So Guillermo, what do you have for Doug in The Hobbit?" Now, mind you, we had not talked about this yet. So I'm like, ooh, this ought to be good. And Guillermo says, "Well, I'm sure you'll be seeing Doug in some kind of pain and torture." Business as usual. And then he said, "Listen, I have nothing official to report yet, but let me say this. If I direct a hemorrhoid commercial, Doug Jones will be in it." So I think that's our answer. Yeah. Hopefully he'll find something for me, and I will enjoy doing that. I can't even speculate what character I would like to play because, again, I don't want to be disappointed if I don't get to do it. But so that's yet to come. In the meantime, oh gosh, we can look for Quarantine when it comes to theaters here. I've been kind of busy with other films. I just got to work with one of your local folk. Anyone know Zoe Bell?
Yeah.
You know Zoe Bell? Love her. Okay, yeah. And of course, she was Lucy Lawless's double in the Xena series. She was Uma Thurman's stunt double in Kill Bill. She also did an amazing character of her own in Death Proof in Grindhouse. Oh my gosh. The woman is tough as nails. She's so laid back, and one of the guys, she's very much got that Kiwi attitude about which I love. And we did this movie called Angel of Death. Not the same Angel of Death from Hellboy, by the way. She plays this angel. She plays this Angel of Death character, which is like a mafia hit woman. And it's a great, it'll be an interesting little marketing thing. She's a mafia hit woman who is a killing machine, and she's like such a stud. And then I play the mafia doctor who patches her up when she gets hurt. So that's my job in the film with this supporting character. And I'm a mafia doctor who's also snorting things up my nose to calm my nerves. And it's like I've had better days. I'm kind of a loser doctor. In this, what they're going to do is they're going to release this in 10 webisodes. So it's a feature-length script that was divided into 10 segments with a cliffhanger at the end of each one. So this will be showing up on Sony Pictures' new website called Crackle.com. And at Crackle, you'll get to see one episode every week. And I think it starts maybe in January-ish, February-ish, something like that. And so for 10 weeks, you get to see an episode every week. And then after that's all done, they can pile it back together into a feature film on DVD. So it's an interesting little wave of the future kind of thing. I hope it works. But Zoe Bell, oh, love her. Tough as nails, one of the guys, and sexy as a woman can be. I'm serious. She's going to be huge. She's going to be huge. I think she's going to be huge. I think so. Questions? Anybody? Anybody? I'm sorry that I took so long just yapping on my own here. Yes, love.
I've got a few questions. Did you ever have a crush on a teacher? Have you ever caught a butterfly? Who would you turn gay for? Where would you rather be right now if you could have a hug?
I missed the last one. Who would I what?
Where would you rather be right now if you could have a hug?
Where would I rather be right now if I wasn't here? Oh, look, nowhere really. I like being right here with you and these lovely questions of yours. Let's see. What's stuck in my head is who would I turn gay for?
It's from Australia.
Is that in Australia? Okay.
Yes.
My lovely wife of 24 years will back me up on this. She knows I would go gay for Brad Pitt in a minute. I can't think of a better time to...
Don't you close it? No, I
pin it on that.
Well, I always wish you had a freeze frame up there.
Goodness me.
If I can have a massive round of applause for Mr. Doug. Tomorrow, you've already done just once today, right?
I just finished my photo session.
So you'll be doing your photo day, you'll be doing tomorrow, and you'll be signing from 2:30 today and tomorrow as
David's
well.
doing this now. David.
Oh,
So he'll be there for a while.
Anyway, once more, Mr. Doug Jones.
Yeah. Got 4 minutes. Tape left. Oh, that's not good.